Hey guys, welcome back to Yoga and Yahweh. So today, our scripture that we will be covering as we go through our yoga practice will be Proverbs 12:25. And that one reads, "Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up." As we go through our yoga practice today, we'll be doing some heart openers and thinking about someone or something that you may need to encourage today. It is as simple as just lifting them up in prayer or just calling them, texting them, saying, hey, I'm just thinking about you today. And that is an easy way to lift someone up, especially if they feel like their anxiety is overwhelming. So let's keep moving a little bit on our mat today. So we're going to start in our child's pose, coming back down here. Taking those knees out a little bit wider than normal, big toes touch, coming down and the rib cage settles in right up against those inner thighs. Forehead to the mat, hands out, nice and long. Spread those fingers. Press down through the hands, shift back through the shoulders. Taking a nice big deep breath in through your nose. And letting it all go. I'm going to take another one of those, deep breath in. And let it go. Pressing into your downward facing dog. Taking those hips up towards the ceiling. Making a little bit of motion here, or movement, bending the knees, lifting the heels, bike pedaling the feet. Checking out how your body feels today. You might be sore and tight in some areas. It's okay, just notice where those areas are. Coming down onto the forearms into a dolphin pose. Keep pressing down through those forearms, shifting back through the shoulders. Gaze is gently looking in front of you, or it can look back between your feet. Lifting both heels, squeezing the calf muscles, and pressing them back down. Do that again. Lift up, squeeze your calf muscles, your quads, your glutes. Everything is tight in legs. And then press it back down. Coming back up into your downward facing dog, shifting up. We'll bring those feet to our hands, stepping them forward. Step those feet out wide, take a ragdoll here, grab opposite elbows and sway. Letting go of the elbows, halfway lift. We'll linger here in this halfway lift for just a moment. Push those shoulders back, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Got a little bit of a bend in your knees right here so we're not locking out our joints. Keep pushing back. Maybe you feel that in your hamstrings. Forward fold, coming back down. Mountain, reach up all the way. And we'll bring hands to heart center. Take one more big breath and let it all go. Mountain, taking those arms up. We bend the elbows today, so we're gonna roll those shoulders back, lifting the heart up towards the ceiling. Maybe we pull the elbows forward just a little bit and turn those pinkies in towards each other. It may feel a little bit different than what our normal one does. Sometimes we just get accustomed to the things that we're used to doing. We change it up a little bit, feel the pose a different way. And we take those arms back up towards the ceiling, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen out through the spine. And we start in high plank. I'm gonna throw some vinyasas at you today. Low plank, upward facing dog. We'll hang out here for a moment. Lifting the heart, pulling through, squeezing those quads, and then downward facing dog. Shift it back. Take another breath in. Let it all go. We'll bring those feet to our hands, coming up. Halfway lift, forward fold. Mountain, reach up all the way, full breath in. Exhale, once we get here, bend the elbows. Inhale, mountain, forward fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Here we go. High plank to low, guys. Inhale on that up dog once you get there. Downward facing dog, we'll press it back. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Mountain, reach up, inhale to the top, exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, mountain, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, mountain. Warrior one on the right side, when we step this left foot back behind us, keep lifting up through the chest. So we're lifting up, going back. When you take this right hand and take it back behind you for an exalted warrior, right hand kind of grazes down that left thigh. Keep lifting up through the left hand. Feel that heart opener. Right hand back up. Vinyasa, coming through it. You can lift the right leg if you want to as you come through. Just adds a little extra punch in for your core as you vinyasa. We'll bring those feet back up to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Mountain, breathe in. Hands come to heart center, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one on the left side, stepping that right foot back behind you. Lift up through the heart and through the chest. Take this back bend. Left hand reaches back, grazing down, right thigh, right arm up. Breathe in, breathe out. Warrior one, vinyasa. Always your option here. You don't have to lift your leg and you don't have to vinyasa. Let's take a deep breath in right here. Let it all go. Take one more deep breath in and release, let it go. Coming down into a beast pose where we bend the knees and we hover right above the mat. Onto your toes, pressing through your hands. Your heart is in between your hands here. Belly in tight, so your core might start a little bit of shaking here. Downward facing dog. You take it back up. Stretch it all back out. Coming back in. Here we go. Another beast pose. Bend those knees, hover belly in. Maybe you start to bounce a little bit with those knees. It's more core work. It's up to you. Downward facing dog. Taking it up and taking it back. Coming back into that beast pose for one breath. Let it go. And then drop down into a hero pose or a broken toe pose, either one. We have a couple of camels to work through today. I added in an arm variation that I have recently discovered and I love it. So maybe you will too. Come up into high knees. Same situation with camel, right? The lower body will stay the same. So we've got our knees about hip width distance and we've got our legs tight. We've got our glutes tight. We're gonna pull that belly button in towards our spine. So our lower body is nice and strong. Now, right side eagle arms, right arm is on the bottom, left arm comes around, and we'll wrap it up. Taking those shoulders up towards the ceiling, roll them back, and pull them down. As we go back, we're pushing the hips forward, looking back, pulling those elbows up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Noticing any opening that may be happening in our upper back. Maybe we start to shake a little bit in our core. Coming back up here. Keep your bind with your arms, tuck in, elbows to knees. Bringing it back up. One more time here. Lifting up, going back. Coming back up. One more, tuck in. And we'll bring it back up to high knees from here. Unwrap those arms. Maybe roll those shoulders around. Do some crisscrosses, whatever you need to do. Add some movement there. We'll go over to that left side. Left arm is on the bottom. However, if this variation is not it for you and you just don't love it or we can't quite get there yet, you can always do it this way where we've got genie arms. Still rolling up, back, and down, keeping those shoulders down out of the ears. We can still lean back and do it that way. If that's not happening, hands can come to heart center. I mean, there's just all kinds of different things. If you're just wanting to do camel today with your hands right at your lower back, by all means, you do what you got to do. So just for me to stay balanced, I'm going to take that left arm on the bottom in my eagle arms, pressing down through my knees, even the toes. And then we lift up, hips shift a little bit forward. Lift up those elbows. Breathe. Coming back up, tuck it in, nice and tight, elbows to knees. Bringing it back up, and we'll take it back. Coming back up. Tuck in one more time, elbows to knees. Unwrap those arms, and we'll come into a rock pose. Shift forward here, forehead on the ground. You can either keep your toes tucked or you can take your shoelaces down towards the ground so the tops of the feet press down. Drop the arms. And give yourself one more breath. Let your body be heavy. Bringing it back up. Half pigeon on the right side. We'll add in some hips here for a few breaths just to make sure we get them stretched out too. Right foot's coming through, right knee's coming through. You can make any adjustments here that you need. Maybe the heel of the right foot is up underneath towards your groin. Maybe you take that right foot and scoot it out a little bit so that your shin becomes parallel to the top of your mat. Once you get yourself ready, and then we can come up and lift. Open the heart. Maybe the arms reach back. Really getting up into that heart today. The possibility to lift that back left foot, and then we can move ourselves into any variation of a king pigeon, possibly. So that's where this would be at. You've got that option, or maybe we just stay here. One more deep breath, fill those lungs. Let it all go. All right, going over to that left side. We were only there for like 3 or 4 breaths, not long today. And then making the way into this left side, half pigeon, finding what suits you best here today. Once you get where you feel like you need to be, you can go back into that big heart opener, lifting the chest up towards the ceiling, arms come back. This is a big one, taking big deep breaths in. Maybe grabbing a hold of this right foot. Again, up to you where you feel like you want to go. Maybe we kind of do this variation here and this one here. This is called a mermaid. You can't see my right foot, but I'm going to release those fingers back behind us. Releasing and letting whatever variation you have, let it go, and then bring it back up. Both feet come around to the front. Inverted plank is our last one for the day. Making sure those fingers are pointing towards your heels. We're pressing down through the hands. We lift those hips up towards the ceiling. Once I get here, sometimes I make some adjustments. I move my hands back a little bit. Press down through those hands, through the heels, and maybe you can get your feet down all the way flat to the ground, dropping the head back behind you. Coming back down. And we'll take it all the way back down. Knees come into the chest, give them a squeeze. Letting everything come back down towards the ground. This is where we'll take a little bit of a rest. Maybe those arms come down by your side. Shutting the eyes down here for a moment. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. The body is heavy on the exhale, letting everything go. Take another deep breath in. And let it go. Noticing how your body feels here in this present moment. Your heart rate might be up a little bit through the movement of the practice. That's okay. Notice your heartbeat. Just as you would say anything kind and comforting to someone else, here in this moment, I want you to do that for yourself. Maybe it would do your heart some good to say something kind about yourself. And for me today, I am thankful for my breath. I'm thankful that each deep breath that I take in through my nose fills up my lungs. And then as the breath comes back up through my throat and out through my nose, that oxygen is feeding my body, giving it what it needs. When we feel anxious, our breath might be a little interrupted at times. It might be kind of jagged, sharp. Knowing that you have control over your breath, you slow that breath down and make it smooth, like a wave. I'm going to take one more deep breath in. Let it all go. Bring a little bit of movement back into your body. This could look like wiggling your fingers and your toes, blinking your eyes open, getting a big body stretch. I'm going to bring it up to seated here. Hands can come to heart center. I'm going to read the scripture over you one more time before we end our practice together. It comes from Proverbs 12:25. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. So we encourage you today to go speak a kind word over somebody, and maybe even speak it over yourself if you feel like you need it. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you on our next installment of Yoga and Yahweh.